you go in front of the microphone and call out Kyrie Irving for not being vaccinated, could you deal with the police officers in New York that ain't vaccinated? Because he has dominion over them. The mayor, the police department answers to the mayor. How you gonna sit up there and have unvaccinated cops, but you talk about an NBA player? Mind your business. It doesn't concern you. The NBA can handle that situation. You don't need the mayor of New York or any other city for that matter talking about an NBA player when you got cops that ain't vaccinated. I stand with the NBA. If the NFL did it, I'd stand with them. This is business. This is business. And if you have the ability to affect my bottom line, okay, because of your unvaccinated status, if I got to sit up there and go through hoops because I'm worried about you potentially contaminating players or what have you, it's a concern. And they have a right to be concerned.
It's not bottom line. It's getting other people sick.
But they also have the protocols in place, though. There's rapid testing. They've been doing this before.
Evidently, they don't think it's enough.
But it is. I mean, they've been doing this. They've been doing it the whole time they were in the bubble, though, Stephen A.
They're doing it because they don't have, you know this, Jay. They're doing it because they don't have a choice, because the union won't sign off on the mandate.
Exactly.
So you guys go around it.
That's what the players feel.
But the league could do what they want.
Keyword, Jay.
Of course they would.
Keyword, bubble. They were in a bubble. We're no longer in a bubble anymore. It's much riskier.
I hear what you're saying, but still, like,
you're going home to your families. Your kids are in schools. You're going out. You're traveling. It's very different than being locked down in a bubble.
That's everyday people, though. I mean, that's for so then you're making things for everyday companies by saying a lot
of companies are requiring it.
I was double vaccinated. I still caught COVID.
Right.
I still caught it.
Right.
It lessened my.
There you go.
It lessened my.
Companies are requiring it.
I was double vaccinated. I still caught COVID.
Right.
I still caught it.
Right.
It lessened my.
There you go.
It lessened my features that I had with the issue, right?
Right.
And my recovery time was faster. But if I didn't get tested, I could have brought it into work. I don't know. So what I'm saying is it's murky.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as just saying it's black and white.
That's another wrinkle. You're right.
Unless you're getting tested every single day, that's how you know.
Guys, no one's denying.
I understand.
No one's denying it's murky. But a business has a right to address their concerns and their bottom lines. And if you don't like it, then that's a sacrifice that you have to make.
Pigs. So the 2009 pandemic virus was a mixture of genetic segments from pigs, from birds and from humans. It's a really serious infection. So in 2009, for example, the severity was similar to a really bad seasonal flu year, but we saw that the average age of death was 53 years, which compares to 83 years in a normal season. So we were seeing much younger people dying, and we were seeing our intensive cares and hospitals.
I mean, is that something you're looking into? I mean, I know obviously it's a team thing, but you personally to, I guess, get on with the season.
To each his own, really. That's all. Whoever wants to get it. Some people, whoever doesn't want to get it, don't get it. Right now, I'm not getting it, but it's no knock or anything like anyone else that's getting it. I make my own decisions. But right now, I decided not to get it.
Is that a choice that, like, through the team, have they given you that choice?
Well, no one has really said anything, whether you have to get it or not get it, or this is what's happening. So I think it's just everyone's decision for themselves.
Are you waiting for some more information before you make a decision?
Yeah, I don't really see myself.
Are you waiting for some more information before you make a decision?
Yeah, I don't really see myself getting it anytime soon, unless I'm forced to somehow. Other than that, I'm good.
I guess, do you understand, both sides of the coin, the perspective, because of this question and of this debate? Obviously, it's not an easy situation for you because you're a role model in the spotlight. I guess, do you understand, the whole thing, the whole picture?
Yeah, I have family. My mom and dad are vaccinated. My older brothers are vaccinated. My sister-in-law is vaccinated. I know people that I have people that are very close to me that are vaccinated, just as well as I have people that are close to me and related to me that are not. So it's a fine line. It's a personal choice between everybody. 100%. Like, I understand both sides of it. Like, I understand that there is a percentage of people who can get very sick. I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick at all. I lost my smell, but that was it for me. Everybody's going to react different. Everybody's going to take it differently. I mean, some people have bad reactions to the vaccine. Nobody likes to talk about that. And what happens if one of our players gets the vaccine and they can't play after that, or they have complications after that? Because there are cases like that, but I feel like we don't talk about those as heavily because they're so minute, maybe. But I mean, they are existent. So it's like I said before, we can talk all day about it. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. Everybody's going to have their own timing and comfort of when they feel like they want to meet those criteria or needs, or feel like they want to go through with getting the vaccine.
Appreciate it, Brad. Thank you.
No problem.
United States in the spring of 2009, as well as what we're seeing in the Southern Hemisphere in Argentina, Chile, Australia, in South Africa, it generally overwhelms and crowds out the seasonal flu. So if you're in a community in which we know from surveillance that 99% of the cases of flu are really H1N1, you can make a reasonable assumption that your illness is due to H1N1. If there's a mixture of both, or if there's still a lot of seasonal flu in the community, you may not be able to distinguish between one and the other.
This year, be sure to write your suggestions below. Mad cow disease, or bovine spongiform encephalopathy, is a disease that affects a cow's nervous system by putting holes in its brain, causing it to become spongy and start wasting away. The disease can also affect other tissues throughout the cow's body, as well as its blood, making it easily transferable to humans. When it's transmitted to humans, it's known as Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. The mad cow disease outbreak began in the United Kingdom, causing an international epidemic of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. As you can see here from the dark green areas, humans were infected throughout the UK and mainland Europe, as well as all of North America and some countries in the East. The light green areas show countries in which only the cows were infected without affecting any humans. Humans infected by mad cow disease meat begin experiencing symptoms of dementia, memory loss, and hallucinations, followed by speech impairment, jerky movements, and seizures. Post-mortem observations of victims' brains have shown tiny holes in areas where their nerve cells have died. Death is progressive and eventually happens in about 6 months.